Files seized during May 2011's dramatic raid on the Abotabad compound in Pakistan, in which Osama bin Laden was shot and killed, have been declassified by the CIA. These newly released files contain over 321 gigabytes of data and, according to the CIA, over 470,000 files. Today's release of recovered Al-Qaeda letters, videos, audio files and other materials provides the opportunity for the American people to gain further insights into the plans and workings of this terrorist organization, said CIA Director Pompeo. CIA will continue to seek opportunities to share information with the American people, consistent with our obligation to protect national security. This included footage of Hamza bin Laden as an adult on his wedding day, who is seen as his father's successor as head of Al-Qaeda. An individual who recently made threats against the Western world and subsequently resulted in sanctions being placed on him by the Obama administration. This treasure trove of information could take months, perhaps years, for avid researchers to uncover every newsworthy piece of information. However, most attention currently resides on an unsigned 19-page document. The previously unseen by public 19-page document, dated 2007, is characterized by the Long War Journal as a senior jihadist's assessment of the group's relationship with Iran, while two senior American intelligence officials referred to it as evidence of Iran's support of Al-Qaeda's war with the United States. The report details the history between Iran and the infamous terrorist network starting back in September 2001, regarding the Iranian regime sheltering the Al-Qaeda operatives who plotted the 9/11 attacks following the US invasion of Afghanistan. According to the author of the file, Iran offered to assist the terrorist group's efforts by supplying them with money, arms and training in Iran-backed Hezbollah camps in Lebanon, in exchange for striking American interests, troops and allies within the Middle East. In the report, however, it shows that there were not only agreements made, but also heated disputes between the Iranian regime and Al-Qaeda, which resulted in the detention of key terrorist top commanders. Bin Laden eventually reacted to this by arranging the kidnapping of an Iranian diplomat as a bartering chip, as well as writing letters to Ayatollah Ali Khamenei demanding the release of his relatives. Bin Laden became concerned with Iran's influence in the Middle East and sought plans to counter it, though remaining cautious not to antagonize Iran, which he described as the main artery for funds, personnel and communication. The CIA expressed that the materials provide insights into the origins of fissures that exist today between Al-Qaeda and ISIS, as well as strategic, doctrinal and religious disagreements within Al-Qaeda and its allies, and hardships that Al-Qaeda faced at the time of bin Laden's death. Elements of the 19-page documents and other associated files falls into line with how the US Treasury and State Departments have repeatedly targeted Al-Qaeda's core facilitation pipeline inside Iran. Sources familiar with the intelligence used to justify those designations say they are based in part on the Abotabad files. It is likely that still more revelations concerning Al-Qaeda's relationship with Iran remain to be found in the cache recently made available. Iranian Foreign Minister Javad Zarif has dismissed the allegations and connections between Al-Qaeda and Iran as fake news. Iran has always denied connections to Al-Qaeda even when actions speak volumes otherwise. But what would Al-Qaeda have to gain by intentionally providing misinformation within internal documents that were never intended to fall into US hands?